Hello. Kaden, is that you? No, wait, that's Kaden. Hmm. Hello, hello. It is Kaden. Oh my god, it's been so long. How are you? How's it going? And welcome, Sans. How are you? It's nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you in the live streams. Je parle. Um, I forgot how to speak French. Um, I forgot to say uh, je parle un peu français. I don't remember. It's been like 6 years. Oh, bonjour, bonjour. It's going. How's it going for you? It's it's going as well. Um, as you can see, I've left Twitch for a bit, so I don't know when I'll be back. I just didn't like Twitch. It was very draining. Or as draining as it could be. It just felt like I wasn't going anywhere. Because art isn't very big, I guess. I mean, it's not big here either, but I feel like on Twitch, I was so focused on getting views or getting people to watch me. And here it's like, maybe people watch me, but it doesn't feel as daunting as Twitch. And plus, Twitch doesn't really help artists grow because it's like a gaming platform. Even then, the chances of me doing anything, if I try anything gaming, I will get anywhere because my audience was art. But if I do art, it won't get much attention either. So I think I got too focused in wanting to grow instead of actually caring about what I was doing. That I was letting numbers get to my head. So it's felt a lot better to start out clean. Sorry, Sads. My French isn't very good. I failed my ancestors. But that's about it for me, Caden. How's life been at work? Haven't been able to join any joke streams, so I hope he's been doing well as he's been doing good as well. Uh-oh. Work is hell? Amen to that, sir. Amen to that. Today was my day off from work, so... Oh, it was yesterday as well, but yesterday I dedicated that time to try to make a YouTube video. It went as well as it could have gone. That's why I didn't stream last night. I kind of like low-key fucked up my hand a little bit, so I can't like force myself to draw too much. It's getting better though. He's still working at the same place. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by. Yup. Ooh. Your boss still giving you a hard time and everything? I figured it might. Usually how it goes. Let's make this a little bit longer. I wish I was able to talk to that person, but I don't speak French, and I haven't spoken in a long time, so I don't even remember what words to say. I don't even think I said the thing I told them right. I could have been full of shit. All the people I would like working with are not going to be here past summer or even halfway through summer. Oh no. Are they like college students? Or they're just quitting? Oh man, I'm so sorry about that, Caden. You know though, as much as I like to both, dang it. Are they not hiring new people, or has it just been slow at hiring? Oopsies. Can't stay on these for too long. Oh, they hired people who only need to work here for like 2 months. Like people work for 2 months, they moved away, or they got put on morning shifts. Oh, damn. That does sound rough, though. I think the only thing I've been thankful about for my job is that I don't have to do closing shifts. And it's mostly because I don't really have a manager. So I don't report to anyone. I just work for myself. And I'm not saying like I'm not saying I work from home. I'm not saying anything like that. Like I'm not that lucky. I still work at that Best Buy I work at, but they kind of forgot I existed. So I don't work directly for Best Buy. I work for like a vendor, and they're kind of dumb as fuck. So they forgot I existed, and I haven't spoken to anyone since I got hired. So no one checks up on me for like quotas or whatever. And I could be as late as I want or not go at all, and no one's gonna ask any questions. And the Best Buy managers don't give a fuck if I show up or not. So I just do my own thing. So if you live in a small town and you're looking for a new job, try Best Buy and work for like the Verizon team or whatever. You don't have to know how to do anything. They don't teach you anything at all to begin with anyways. My managers blow. I've been begging my brother to stop working at Taco Bell and work with me because he'd probably get better pay for being a shift lead with us since we were desperate. Dang. Why he no leave the Taco Bell? Best Buy is a city job? I guess I could see that. Where I live is not really city-ish. We just got lucky that there's one slab in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. That's probably why they don't give a fuck now that I think about it. Because they know it's gonna perform badly to begin with. So why bother, I guess. We got a gas station in my town I work like 12 minutes out of in this area that's classified as a village that a major highway runs through. Oh, I gotcha, I gotcha. I see what you mean now. so it's pretty small. A glorified truck stop. Is it like a Love's? Or a glorified Love's? I think my dog wants to come in my room, but then he'll try to get attention and just cry into the mic the whole time. Not even cry, just whine. Oopsies. I'm thinking of relearning how to draw the skeleton. I think that would be pretty cool. I think I could teach that as an art video. Let's see. I think that's my only problem with switching to YouTube. I don't know what content to make, because I really just wanted to make content to teach art, and I did, and I don't know what to talk about anymore. So I really don't have anything to upload. That's why I've been streaming, because it gives me something else to do. I just like drawing. Like I don't know what to do. Maybe I could buy a tripod and do some studies on there. Do people like the sound of pencil on paper? Is that a thing? I guess it could be a thing, right? Speed paint with sonic background music? Is that like Subway Surfers? I mean, those Reddit videos with Subway Surfer audio. Those videos with Subway Surfer footage and then the Reddit voiceover. Is that kind of like that? Is that the demographic viewers? You know I'm really fucking brain dead. And I can't even form a proper sentence. Why not? True. Am I the asshole? You know what? I could also try doing a fucking... What's it called? I've been getting a lot of these Minecraft videos where it's just like certain mobs jumping over shit and then not dying while that anxiety song plays in the background. That Dochi one. It pisses me the fuck off. And I hit do not recommend, and it still recommends me videos like that. I think YouTube's trying to be more brain dead than I already am. Can't wait to see you go famous. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I was just talking about how I don't understand how YouTube works, and I don't understand what type of content to upload. Cause I don't know. I just like to draw because it's fun, and I want to share it with others, but there's not much for me to talk about, and I feel like there's not a lot for me to teach, or I don't know enough to teach, I feel. And just really like studying art. I wanna push that it's fun to study art and it's not as like scary as some people make it out to be. Where they're like, anatomy so hard, it's the worst thing ever. It's really not that bad. It's pretty fun. Just keep uploading this. It's really entertaining. Well, see, that's what makes me happy though. At least like if only a couple people like it, you know, if only, I don't really care if I get like 1 million views or 10 million views. It's just really, it's a lot. It means a lot when even if a little bit of people like it. Because I remember when I was learning art, it was really hard for me to find information on how to draw stuff, or people just overcomplicated it, or it was one of those videos where you have this one artist yelling at your face and telling you, these are the 5 easy steps you should take to understand how to draw anatomy. And it's repetitive shit that I could have seen in the last video, but it was spent listening to but instead they just threw in random memes that have nothing to do with the video, kind of like brain rot art content. So I figured, well, why not just be straightforward and say, hey, look, this is how you draw anatomy, and it's not that bad. At least that was my take on it. I'm not trying to, you know, like be greasy or anything. I just felt like it shouldn't be that hard to find advice on art online. Can you do tutorials on how to draw really detailed feet? I was gonna do a video on how to draw feet, but I was like, I don't really like drawing feet that much. I know how to draw them, but I don't really... I guess I could. Someone can use that information, right? Like real talk. An artist out there that wants to do some feet art for whatever purpose could use it. Do it on Nami. You might be on something. I used to do yeah, on Twitch I used to do art studies for 3 hours. And I guess it bothered me a little that Twitch wouldn't push out my stuff, so other people didn't like watch. And then it was probably because I didn't have like a crazy setup or whatever. I didn't have like a crazy looking VTuber model, so it wasn't very eye-catching, or I don't know. I didn't really understand Twitch, how it worked. And I was doing it for years at that point, and it felt like I wasn't growing anywhere as an artist. It was a really weird space. It's like, I don't care for views, but at the same time, I know to be an artist online, I need to have some sort of, like, I don't know, like space where people know about me. And if I want to get a job in an industry, I need that space to be known so people can hire me. So that's why it's a weird thing where I want to be drawing because I like drawing and I like sharing it, but I would also like to be noticed, even if a little bit, so I can kind of get a job, if that makes sense. I've always wanted to be an artist, but I don't know where to start. Everything I draw looks so wonky. Any tips? Yes. So this is where my channel comes into play. In my channel, if you scroll to the very bottom, I think I have like 20 videos or something, but probably less because it saves my VODs from these streams. But if you scroll to the very bottom, there's a little, oh, actually I made a playlist. Never mind, I'm full of shit. There's a playlist where I break down some of the basic stuff of art, and you can watch those, and there's also guides on there you can use to understand stuff. Also a link to a Pinterest board and some books and websites and other artists you could check out for more information on how to draw certain stuff and how to get started. But just so you don't have to go looking around like crazy, if you go to this website called Drawbox, you don't have to draw like the 20 billion squares they tell you to draw, but as long as you can understand how those exercises works and whatnot, you'll be set in stone to branching out and figuring out the rest as you go. Just don't approach all of this trying to get good like really quickly. There's no fast way to, getting good. Is just a matter of how much you study and how much, fun you have with it. Because if you start hating yourself midway because you don't understand something, it might ruin the experience. So it's just better to enjoy the process. And don't be scared to draw stuff that looks complicated. At the end of the day, you're the only one that's gonna see it, you know? And even if, you were sharing it with the world, who cares? Because if you think about it, you're already doing better than AI artist. I'm just saying, you're already winning. In my opinion, you're already winning. And I guess another thing I could say is be confident in your work, or in your, like if you're outlining something, be confident in your line work. That can take you a long way, because even if you mess up somewhere, it can make people think you're very confident. So it's like it was intentional, but deep inside it wasn't. So it's like one of those funny moments. It happened a bit when I was in college. I would do something wrong, and then I'd be like, shit, I fucked up during my presentations, and then the professor would be like, oh, I like that. Was that intentional or like accidental? And I was like, oh no, it was meant to be like that. And he was like, oh, I could tell. I could tell by your line work. And I'm like, yeah, no, I fucked up, but you don't gotta know that. No one has to know that. Only you have to know that. So try to avoid chicken scratches. So like, if you're drawing like a head, don't go like that. Like don't do it like that. Try doing something like that. Because if you do it like that, it looks not very confident. But see, one looks a little bit better than the other one. And that's how you're winning. Oops. Too big. Oopsies. Hmm. Oh, I think my dog needs something. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Um, what the baby want? Wanted some aqua. He wanted some water. He also wanted my mom's dog to hang out with him. Cause I, cause I kidnapped her this morning when the radio turned on and I got scared and he wasn't anywhere to be seen, so I grabbed my mom's dog. Uh, yeah, it's a little too long. It's about right, I think. I've been no way! Since Webtoon? That's crazy. Oh my god. That was like what, 8 years ago? Was it like Introvert 101 days? Oh my god. Literally Lost Now Media. That's crazy. You're one of the OGs. That's insane. Yeah. I think I was like a junior in high school. That's that's crazy. Oh my god. Welcome back. I'm glad you're still following. Jesus Christ. That's super old. I think I still have some of those saved somewhere. I'm gonna keep that hidden till like the day I die. That's insane. Welcome back. I'm glad. Like I said, you're still following. Was so Arsa was so cute then? I don't know about that. It was something. Those were the dark days though. I couldn't find an art style for myself. I'm glad I've gotten better though. That's insane. I hope you're enjoying the new content. I was gonna keep working on Introvert 101, but I stopped whenever so basically the story goes, when Webtoon was fresh, like on the market, like completely brand new, I decided to make a Webtoon story, like comic strip based on my life. But yeah, I was trying to make a Webtoon story based on like my life in high school, because I was a little edgy, and I couldn't, I don't know, I couldn't draw very well, so I just drew stuff for fun, and I don't know how I did it, but I pulled off most of it, and then it was going pretty well. It got to the point where Webtoon was like pushing my story on their homepage, which is kind of weird because they were like they had really cool artists that had super intricate stories and cool art styles, and then it was just like one goofy high schooler art style there, and it was pretty fun. But because it started pushing it, people from my school that had the app and knew I drew started putting two and two together, and they saw that this art style is very similar, and so some people would be like, hey, is this you? Because this looks just like how you draw, and this little character looks exactly how you draw. Is this story about you? And some people realized it, and then they're like, can you put me in the next story? And this and that, and I didn't know how to deal with all that. So I got scared because I was low-key making some where I didn't like certain people and I didn't want them to know. so so I just decided to end the series because I got scared of being outed. It was like that one Disney Channel movie. What is like Lemonade Mouth or whatever? Radio Rebel? I was like that. That's so stupid. No way. I hope that this live keeps going when I get home. I hope so too. I'm gonna be here for a while. I think I'm gonna be doing it for 2 hours maybe or so. Thank you. I tried bringing it back um later, but I feel like it wasn't the same at that point because I was a college student and there wasn't really much for me to put out there anymore. I could have probably started a new one based on college, but not a lot of crazy stuff was happening in college. Since everyone tends to keep to themselves, they don't really care what you do. Maybe that could be a video for another day. Oh man, that's so cool. Thanks for sticking around for so long. Dang. Gotta go, but keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good rest of your day. Or night. Catch you laters. Ah, it's crazy. The good old webtoon days. Uh-oh. I might have to rotate it just a little bit more. There's a lot of sitting poses and I don't want sitting poses. I think I've drawn enough for today. Extend that a little bit more. Oh. Cool. Um, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't really get a lot of. No one really uses it, I think, when they watch my streams. So I don't think so. Or I mean, even if it did, I don't really mind it. It's whatever. I think it's sweet. Uh-oh. Oh, it has to wrap around the leg. Like so. I kind of figured it was you doing it. Thank you for the hearts. I don't know. Let's see. Leg. Boop up. So we go here. Oh, that's not a red foot. Hold on. There we go. That's a foot. I don't know what the hell that was. Oop. Need to make sure my phone's not on vibrate. I might be getting a call later. I'm gonna leave it sitting here on my counter so I can see if it sounds. See if I can get. Oh yeah, I wanted to do skeleton. I completely forgot. Hold on. Should I get one more pose? Where I can see if I remember how to draw a skeleton. This one might be cool. And then I'm gonna see if I did it right or not. Uh, that's Splatoon? There's a WoW playlist. Okay, let's see if I remember how this works. Smash. Smash the anatomy, man? That's crazy. How are you? Welcome. Or anatomy, man. Let's see. The skull would go here. I don't remember how to draw a skull, so I will attempt to draw a skull. Like that, I believe. Wowie skeleton? I don't remember how to draw most of it, so I'm winging it, and then I'm gonna go back later and fix it. See how accurate I was. I haven't done it in a long time, but when I was looking through my old sketchbooks, for that sketchbook tour video, it's been so long since I drew that. Can you draw Sans Undertale from the hit game Undertale by developer Toby Fox? Is that from a game? Yes? I guess so. I can draw you a Sans Undertale. Is his last name Undertale? from this from 2015 hit game Undertale PC. Yeah, I can try to draw a Sans Undertale for you. He's got a silly last name though. Isn't he that guy from Smash Bros? That costume? Beepy. Alright, let's see how accurate I was. Time to pull up the old bones. What do you mean? What do I mean? The accurate stuff or the motherfucking the Smash Bros thing. Okay, so I was somewhat right. It was really just the skull that was gonna kill me. It's like I thought it would. For draw Gojo, I can try to draw that. I guess today could be a pretty relaxed day. I'll take some drawing requests. I was gonna draw Sharkmen for a character, but I could do that later. I can always come back later tonight and continue. I have to end the stream pretty soon too anyways. I got some errands to run. The ribcage was somewhat okay. I forgot that it goes back here though. That wraps around. Something like that, actually. I don't know how I would draw Gojo. Doing what would Gojo be doing? But I'll figure something out. Oh yeah, this part too. I had to close it, not keep it open. Well, I guess it really depends. Maybe. Well, that's true. It's like a diaper, really. Bony diaper. At least I remember that it splits in half. Not splits in half, but it does that. Let's go. It wasn't too bad. Pretty accurate for the most part. Accurate bone representation, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and borrow this so I can divide it. I should have done it a different color. Oh well, I'll just outline the body in the darker color. What do you mean? What's this? Nothing. Trash. Okay. I'm gonna use a blue or purple. I might do more of these in my sketchbook. It's still pretty cool. There we go. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see, I gotta do a Saiyan's Undertale. Isn't that so cool how the body works? You got your chest. Oh my god. Look at all that. Human body so interesting. Everything just kind of, it's like a puzzle. It all just kind of goes in together. That's so cool. That's so cool. So relaxing to watch. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Alright. Now I can't promise these doodles are going to be cool. But I'll do my best to make a cool doodle. How does Sans look again? You're cool. Let's see. Sans Undertale. I don't play Undertale. I guess I could make a scuffed Sans drawing. Nah. I'm not gonna do that. It would be funny. Sans Undertale. He goes, something like that, right? Should I draw him like they would back in the good old days of Pinterest? Not Pinterest, DeviantArt. Make him edgy. Wasn't there like an alternative universe one where he was like red or something, or I don't remember. I know there was like people that made different versions of Sans do crazy shit. Alright, let's see. Sans Undertale. DeviantArt, I got war flashbacks. That was a crazy time. That was a crazy time for me to be a teenager. Yep. Underfall? I don't know what that is. Holy shit. Were you part of that lore as well, Estrella? Were you heavy into that side of the Undertale fan base? I'm gonna... Let's see. You're a spectator of hell? You spectated. Nothing wrong with lurking. I don't think Undertale caught my interest. I wasn't really into RPGs when I was younger. I've always been more of a fighting game kind of guy. Oh, that's different. That's different. Pokemon is a little different. That's a little different. My actions don't have consequences. Like I can. Well, yeah, like, I'll elaborate. My actions don't have consequences. Like, my favorite Pokemon is Mewtwo. I like Hydreigon and Dino and Zuelius. I like the entire evolution line. I have a card on my case, on the back of my phone case, because I got a transparent one, and Dino's right there. And then I went to a convention, and some guy was selling Pokemon cards, and I went through his entire, I went through like 10 binders he had out on his table looking for a Zoelius until I found it. So you like it because the consequences? I mean, that's cool. I'm not, I'm not dogging on it. I think that's cool, but I don't know. I feel like it's, you know me. I'm a little dumb. So I would like my actions to not come back and bite me. This eye is a little funky. Take it back? Okay, I'll take it back. It's a weird Sans. I should have probably drawn Sans more when I was younger. I wouldn't be struggling right now. I think it's the second time you've asked for a Sans drawing, now that I think about it. Are his hands like detailed, or is it like a mitten? I think they're detailed. Yeah, I think this is your second. Hold on. Probably all at the bottom. Unless I lost it, which I don't doubt. I have too many files in here, they're not organized. Just thrown around all over the place. It probably helped to have it out, because I don't remember. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the second time I've drawn Sans for you. I might have this out just to get a better reference. So I drew him round. Oof, shoot. I shouldn't have freehanded this. There, that's the best I'm gonna do for Sans for now. Notice how I wasn't confident drawing hands yet, so I put the hands in the pocket. I don't think I've improved right now. This Sans doesn't look very improved. I don't know how to draw Sans. It looks like Steven. Steven Universe. You hate drawing hands. What? It's so much fun, I promise. It's not that bad, I promise. Okay, here's your Sans Undertale. Hello again. Oh, I was gonna do I was gonna try to be a little extra. You know what? That changes it a little bit, I guess. Try to make it longer, like. Shoo. It's Sans from the hit game Sans Undertale. Okay. Next we do Gojo. Gorojo. There's this figure at the convention I went to of Gojo fucking. It's that scene from the show where he's fallen from the sky after he fought what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name. What is that man's name? Toji, yeah, that's the one. Or he fought Toji and he's falling from the sky and he's all fucked up and I busted out laughing. I was like, why is that a figure? Why is that a figure? It's okay. I'm glad there's someone that's educated. I prefer there be someone educated when they ask me how to draw something than just me winging it and not know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I could have sent you the deets. It was so funny. Don't get me wrong, it looked cool. I like Jujutsu Kaisen. I just thought it was so funny that some artist went out of his way to sculpt Gojo falling out of the sky, all fucked up. We can still watch it, I think. It's pretty cool. It's not over yet, too. I think he's a little silly, so I'm going to make him look silly. Oh yeah, the show isn't over yet. There's still a lot to go over. Um, I think from where it left off, he like, what's his face? Uh, uh, hold on, I'm so horrible with names. Our main character. Oh boy, he had to run away from where I left off of. Let's see, how would I draw that? I think it's like this. I'm just gonna simplify it. You have the big old smile. I'm glad. Hello, Coco is everywhere. Oh, welcome, Coco. Welcome. Yeah. Grab this pearl a darker. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I need that extra line in there. Gotta go in 6 fingers. I wanted to draw him like doing like a silly little like sitting pose. There be someone up. Gojo wins. just hands are fun to draw. I promise. They're not hard. I promise. They're super fun and sometimes we just overthink it, but they're not that crazy. I promise. Yeah, I got him little feet. He's chilling. He's just chilling. How do you do hands so well? You just it's just you just go like that. Oof. So you know your middle finger is slightly bigger, and then you get your next hand, and then your next one. And that's like basic hand kinda deal. And you just go from there. And that's kind of what you do. It's just a little shape. Sure, you can eat it. Hello, LR. It is I, the Snoukins. I'll probably have time for one more. I'd make like 2 hours. I'll just doodle something up. I don't know what, but find something, I guess. Maybe make up something. I kind of want to. Nah, this is fine. Let's see, what could be fun to doodle up? I wonder if I have time to understand how to draw a shark. How much time would that leave me? I'm so glad you're on the stream. Oh, I'm so glad you joined us. I might stream again later tonight. I don't know. Because I want to work on a character, but I do want to stream more. Do be fun. Especially when I don't know what to upload on the channel. Drawing along with this on second order. Hell yeah, let's go. Get your studies in. Or your work in, whichever. I do have one. It's a little bit of a brain rot. Let me see if I can pull it up. But it was intended to where people can put like studies or stuff they draw on. My friends kind of used it to post stuff about anime that they like, so it hasn't been used for a while. Motivation and quote. Hi man. Hi, how are you? How's it going? Let me see if I can. Here you go. I don't know if y'all can click that. But yeah, I can join if you want. Post your work and whatnot. If you need any advice or whichever. How do I draw a shark? I guess I get the basic idea, but I'm not gonna focus too much on finishing the entire body right now. As long as I can draw the face, I'll be set for today. I wonder, I think my friend has one I can maybe get a reference off of. Yeah, he's a bad guy for my story. It's supposed to be a megalodon, but I don't remember how I used to draw him. And I'm gonna see. And I don't think I ever saved it very well. How do I spell his name? There he is. I think he has one. But his isn't completely fucked up like mine. Okay, no, the way he tackles is a lot different. Alright, so I might be a little fucked up, but I'll figure it out. That's what studying is for. I wonder if there's a shark Digimon I can use as a reference. Possibly. Maybe I'm thinking about it too hard. It's okay. You don't gotta apologize about that. Mine used to be a combination of a bunch of random stuff. So I think you're already doing better than I was. Oh my goodness. Yes, please do go sleep. Get your rest and thank you for stopping by. Maybe I'll see you later tonight. Night night. I wonder if I could get away with something. The only thing is on line weight. Let me think about it. Do you mean it in a sense of like when you're drawing in general, or like with traditional art, or like on digital when you have like a regular and then the more you push on it the thicker it gets? Because like here I'm gonna draw something. Yeah, so the way I do it, my thicker lines, I want it to be the part I want to show the most. So like, let's say on this pose right here, I want this part to stand out a lot more. So I'm gonna make it a lot thicker. And then the rest of it is gonna be a lot slimmer. This way, there's like a little bit of depth, so it looks like it's coming outwards instead of both of them competing against each other for that illusion of coming out. And I always use it also on parts I'm shading, so like this. I know it doesn't really count as line weight, but it gives that same idea. I hope that was somewhat helpful. If I draw something else, I'll I'll give you a better example. Like here, kind of, I wanted this to stick out, so I made it a lot thicker. And then the smaller detail, I just made it like simple thin lines. So that way it's living in this heavy, like weighted space. And then the rest is just a simple little thing. Does that make sense? Maybe? If it doesn't, I could try to... Okay, I would say if it doesn't, I could try to explain it the next time I draw something. Maybe I'll have... Maybe my brain will be working then. I wonder if my friend knows how to draw sharks. I'd have to ask him later. Hmm. Yeah, I think everyone just has their own way of drawing these freaky guys. Explains why no one draws them facing forward. Alright, we're gonna try side profile then. Or it's like a 3/4. Louis, hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling, doing some art together. Head shapes? Kinda. I did my anatomy already, and a little bit of doodle request, and I'm trying to draw a shark character that I've had in mind, but I never got back to him. So I'm trying to... It makes sense why no one draws them facing forward, though. They're so weird. Let's see. I want him to be a little brolic. I think that looks pretty cool. Might have to gather more references than just the ones I have. Let's save that one for later. This one too. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. That looks like a lizard. Holy Jesus. think I had a Pinterest folder dedicated to sharks. Hold on. Yeah, I do. Let's see. What time is it in my country? It is 12:50 p.m. Okay, so I think to make it less complicated, I'm going to doodle the basic shape of it and then flesh it out as I go. That way I'm not destroying my entire brain over this. Yeah, I think that would be the smart thing to do. So for now, I'm just gonna try to doodle it. I live in the land that's somewhat free, the US. Yeah, it's not that good right now. Things are a little fishy right now. No pun intended. I wonder if I could just go like that. Oh, that looks more like a fish. Yeah. Hold on. It looks a little too adorable though. I don't want that. So we're just gonna keep that in mind for next time. You have to make them sharper so it doesn't look too cute. Yes, that's what I'm trying to figure out, how to not make them look cute. Because I need them to look scary. The whole thing is that he caused a nuclear bomb that he made to go off and destroyed an entire like city. So I need him to look a little scary. Of what? So basically, I'm trying to make a story where people have like powers and whatnot, and those powers came from that bomb that he let loose, or that he set off, because he was trying to like force evolution or something like that. And yeah, that's his whole thing. And it destroyed him, but it didn't kill him all the way. So he's still alive, just barely breathing. And one of his like followers or whatever. Is trying to bring him back. So I was like, I need him to get a little scary. He's gonna be a little brawlic. But I don't understand how to draw fish. So I figured I might as well warm up with anatomy. So I got the basic idea of a human in my head. And then go from there today. And that's why I'm thinking about streaming again later. So I can continue this. But I don't want him to look cute, so it's really hard. So I'm just gonna focus on the portrait for now. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the eye sells it. I'm trying to... Because I have another character. His name is Killer Whale. And his eyes are a little weird. So I'm thinking of keeping the whole, like messed up kind of eye thing. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it's him. So I'm trying to keep that whole like messed up eye thing going so I can kind of tie them together. Because he was also caught in the bomb a little bit. He was already a shark like that before. He was just trying to push that like quote unquote evolution to happen. So yeah. He was just trying to push it to the rest of the world instead of that small portion that had that genetic defect going on. Thank you. Trying to see if I get the hair connected to his fin somehow. That looks pretty scary, right? That looks pretty cool, I think. I like to think I got it right. Maybe. But this character is gonna be a little tough because I need to draw his like shark form and then his human form. Because he can like morph. Oh, and he has like beef with the I guess like the elder of the underground city. It's like a whole thing. Furry cheeks? Alright, no cheeks. No cheeks. Trying to keep away from fur, make them look fishy. See if I can find something that can... He has a fish tail in his mouth. Give him his captain's coat. Okay, I think I have an idea. Gills? Smart. Smart. Hold on. But yeah, he has beef with where is he? With this guy right here. He's like they have like generational beef. And they like fought each other a lot. And so when he was ready to blow stuff up, he was a little too weak to go out and fight him. And so he sent out this guy to fight where the frick is him, but he ended up dying to quote unquote kill him, which didn't kill him. And so that's kind of where the story will pick up right after that. To see Admiral's coat on a shark is goated. Yeah, that's what he has. That's what this guy's wearing. He's wearing like his coat. That was his coat. Oh, the doggies. Okay, 1 second. He probably wants his toothbrush. Alright, I also lost track of time, and I didn't realize it's 1:03. I need to go prepare dinner. So, here's the plan. I'm gonna go and end stream for now, but I'm gonna try to continue in like 7 to 8 hours, maybe, because I gotta do some chores and errands. But thank you all so much for joining me. Sorry I had to cut it off. Kind of like out of nowhere. I lost track of time. But I'll see you again later. Feel free to join the Discord. I'll post the link one more time for whoever is interested in joining. Share your artwork. You know, feel free to share, ask for advice or whatever. I'll do my best to help where I can. I appreciate everything. Y'all have a good rest of your day or night. And I'll see y'all later. Bye bye. Have a good day, just in case I don't join next stream. It's all good. I'll try to stream earlier before work too, so that way I'm up at both times. Okay, bye bye.